idea was that? It's amazing. This is just the best. And it's big. Just chipped my nail. Ugh. It's getting harder and harder for me to actually get up onto my bed. Not because I'm pregnant, because I'm really only 15 weeks. My belly is just kind of cute and not overwhelming just yet. But it's just because I've been taking care of myself, continuing my workouts, and we have been doing some intense workouts, and my entire body is very sore. Hola muchachos, welcome here. I'm so excited to do this video. I've been planning on doing it for quite a while, almost since the beginning of my pregnancy. And if you know me and my channel and my content, you know I really love minimalism. Not in the sense that people think like everything you own can fit into a backpack. It's not like that, but it's me having items and every item has a purpose. And then in that, we also capsule wardrobe, have minimal furniture even in our house. There's a lot of ways we like to minimize, but I feel like especially when it comes to pregnancy, this is so key. I can't even go onto my phone and do emails or work or YouTube or whatever without someone telling me I need this new pregnancy product, maternity item, and I'm kind of sick of it. So today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm not using in this pregnancy. Also, a couple things that I am, because there is a balance. For me, there's usually just a large chunk of items that I'm not using, whether it's in pregnancy, everyday life, mom stuff, wife stuff, and then I have just that small little capsule item stuff that words, they're not working today, that I use and enjoy. This is my fourth baby, and I feel like I've really gotten to a point where I know what works and what doesn't, specifically for me. Huge disclaimer, don't feel bad if you use any or all of these items that I so happen to not use. We're all different and we all have different pregnancies. This is just me sharing some of these things with you, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing I do not use when I'm pregnant is a pregnancy app. I used one with my first child, like religiously, because I really wanted to know how far along I was, how big the baby was, developments, all that stuff. Being a new mom, I'm gonna say a pregnancy app is actually very helpful and I recommend it. That first time mom kind of thing, I think it's great. But then when I had Calvin, I downloaded a pregnancy app, rarely touched it. When I had Elizabeth, I didn't have one, and then for this one, not having one. I don't like to have things on my phone that really truly don't have to be there. And I feel like when it comes to like baby's development, how many weeks I am, all that stuff, I kind of know because I've already gone through this process. And then on top of that, I have every ability to Google how big is baby at 15 weeks if I'm curious about that. So I can take a basic photo of me holding a piece of fruit, which I have already done, showcasing how big my child is. I know pregnancy apps are kind of cool. You can visually get like see the baby and it's like that 3D, 360, you can move it around and stuff, but it really doesn't interest me. Like I could kind of care less. Do I want to see my own baby? Yes, I don't want to see like a representation of what my baby looks like. I can just Google it. Like if I want to know some cool things, maybe once or twice a month, I Google where I'm at and it's nice to read up on and I kind of leave it at that. Am I talking really fast? I feel like I'm talking really fast. Okay, next one is a fetal doppler. I have never owned a fetal doppler because I just haven't had any sort of desire to have one. A lot of mamas like the fetal doppler because it can give you some peace maybe, you know, in between midwife appointments and you're wondering if your baby's actually okay before your baby starts moving and you just want to hear that heartbeat. But for me, I know I would be someone that would overuse it to the point that it actually probably wouldn't be too good. And then on top of that, I really love just letting my midwife do that kind of stuff. It's not that I'm not allowed to or I have no right to, but I really like handing all that stuff off to my midwife and letting her, I have a group of midwives, letting them do such things to me so I can hear the baby. In between listening to baby's heartbeat, if I do feel that sense of like, I don't know, I'm just kind of a little nervous, what if something happened? I don't lean into the idea of like, it'd be so nice to have a fetal doppler. I really lean into prayer. I just find if I feel kind of restless and I'm like, I don't know if this baby is okay, leaning into prayer I feel like serves me so well and is a great way that I can continue to connect to God and then also pray over this baby. I'm 15 weeks pregnant and I have literally heard this baby's heartbeat one time at my 12.5-week ultrasound. Since then, I haven't had any midwife appointment, just like a phone call. I have a midwife appointment in about like a week from now, but a fetal doppler is just an extra thing that you have. You mostly just use it in the first trimester for yourself until your baby really starts moving. Again, it's an extra thing I don't want to have to deal with. Next is a nursing bra. I've never, ever owned a nursing bra, nor do I ever want to. And I know what you're thinking, no, a nursing bra, that's when you're postpartum. Most ladies that I know that get pregnant actually buy a nursing bra once their boobs get bigger, because they kind of think, I can wear it now as my boobs are big, and then once I start nursing, I can continue to wear it. I honestly don't want to offend anyone, but I do not understand like the whole clip down thing to like expose your entire boob. Like for my kids, I would like lift up my shirt, pull down my bra, whatever kind of bra. If it was like a sports bra, a soft cut bra, a no pad bra, whatever. I would just pull it down and be like, there you go. I just felt like the extra clipping thing was so unnecessary for nursing. And then also, I just don't want to be wearing a nursing bra when I'm not nursing. A lot of people can lean towards nursing bras because a lot of them tell me, it's so comfortable, it's so comfy. And I'm like, well, normal bras are too. I wear the NYX Wing Woman bra, which I have nursed all my kids wearing NYX bras, not the nursing bras, just regular ones, and they're so good. They pull down easy, they're super soft, and I feel like they're like mildly leak proof. I really, really like them. Oh, I'm out of breath, can you tell? Woo! I might need an oxygen tank for this pregnancy. I'm talking about all these ways that I'm minimal, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting an oxygen tank. Next is actually kind of with a nursing bra, but like granny panties. Can someone explain this to me? Like, I don't want to be pregnant and then downgrade like my underclothing. I still fit in my regular underwear. I've never actually grown out of my regular underwear because I usually don't gain a lot of weight in my pregnancy. It's just a genetic thing. That's just how I am. But guys, I like my lace, I like my cheeky, I like my tight fit, like I like that kind of stuff. But then I realized I don't actually have a lot of underwear. A lot of my underwear has been from like 6-7 years ago, and they're just not, For almost 4 kids later, they just don't fit me the same way. They're just stretched out, so I would like to get some new underwear. Oh, so very soon, but not granny panties, no. Something comfy, something cotton, something mesh, lacy, like I'm all about that, but I don't know, man. It has to look good, you know, like it just has to look good. Next is an exercise ball. Here's the thing, I used an exercise ball for all my other pregnancies. It just so happens that I don't own one right now, and I don't feel like owning one. An exercise ball is nice because it's a way that you can sit down and kind of roll around and move your body. But then the more that I thought about it, the more I was like, Sarah, you can actually just do that. Look at, you're doing it right now. The exercise ball is great. The peanut ball, I labored on one of those, super great. But I just feel like I don't need to buy one. I don't feel like it's completely necessary. If someone was like, hey, I have a free one, maybe I'd get it. But I find, especially going later on into my pregnancy, what's so comfortable is being in a low squat position. I'll put like a picture of someone in a low squat. It helps your belly just like hang and drop beautifully. It opens up like your hip and your groin area. It just feels really good. I've labored in this position before, and you can just feel baby dropping. It's a much more comfortable position for me than sitting on an exercise ball. So yeah, nixing the exercise ball for this pregnancy, which is like totally fine. And if I really do end up needing one, they're like $30, but it's an extra thing I have to store, and it's big and awkward. Like, yeah, I don't even know where I put it. Next is Tums. I used Tums with my daughter Ivy when I would have really bad heartburn, and then I realized they were giving me acne. Like, not cool. And I realized it was so much better if I drank like some tea with a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it. The acid from ACV kind of counteracts the acid in your belly and works way better than Tums. Like just a little bit goes a long way. I'm not a Tums person anymore. Nor was I ever really. Like, does Tums actually taste that good? No. Next, certain maternity wear. I don't understand maternity swimsuits, maternity pajamas, maternity outerwear. There's certain maternity items that I think are good for me to invest in. Someone who has like an office job or really likes wearing dresses and they're pregnant, obviously buying maternity dresses would work. Excuse me. Like a silent burp there. Obviously having maternity dresses there would work, but for me, my dresses that I already have accommodate a bump quite nicely, and they're not maternity. Skirts and stuff too, it just fits over my bump easily. Even though there is a maternity like pencil skirt I would love to try. We'll see. Anyway, things I like to invest in when I am pregnant. When it comes to maternity clothing, I will tell you in a little bit, but like maternity sleepwear? Whose idea was that? Maybe if you're having more than one, like if it's triplets or something, or like twins or more. Could you imagine having more? That would be phenomenal. But like, don't like stretchy sweatpants just kind of fit everyone, you know, like pregnant or not. I'm also a huge nightgown person, and it just fits right over my belly. Or maternity swimsuits. This is my thing. When I'm pregnant, I love wearing like a full coverage bathing suit top, like a bandeau or like sports bra looking top, and drawstring shorts, and just letting my belly like hang. Putting it in the sun, swimming in the water. I like having nothing touching my belly in the summertime. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. Really don't like it. So the idea of having like a full-on swimsuit covering my belly. Next is support tanks. I've had tons of companies reach out to me being like, can we send you some of our supportive belly tanks? I either just don't reply because I don't have time, or I say why I don't want them. And the belly support tank isn't my deal. I would much rather have a pair of pants or leggings that have a little bit of belly support. I also have a belly support band, which I guess is something I'm using in my pregnancy, which I didn't think of until now. But I do have a belly support band that my chiropractor gave me that I will be using later in my pregnancy because of my pelvis issues. Just feels nice to like have something lift my belly. But the idea of a support tank, they usually end up being too tight. And if I have support pants and a support tank, it's a little claustrophobic. I'd rather just have a normal tank, you know? Like I just want something normal. So no to support tanks, but yes to support like leggings and pants. I like the support from underneath versus that support that kind of goes like this. I want support that goes like this. Next is a pillow wedge. I've never used a pillow wedge in any of my pregnancies, but it's pretty much like what it sounds. It is a pillow wedge, and you stick it under your belly when you're sleeping. It just kind of holds it up. When you're on your side and your belly is huge, it does kind of just dome down, and it feels nice to have it up. But I use a pregnancy pillow. I know some people that use both, like a wedge and a pregnancy pillow at the same time, and I don't want to say it's excessive, but it would be excessive personally for me. It would be a little bit too much. So I like just the pregnancy pillow. Speaking of pregnancy pillows, I am using a pregnancy pillow, but I am not using the wraparound pregnancy pillow. For all my 3 pregnancies, I use this wraparound pregnancy pillow. Great in like the fall, winter time when I had my kids, but this kid is due in the summer. And the last thing I want is something to wrap around my whole body while I'm sleeping, because I'm already gonna be so warm. This is what I got. Guys, it's like the sausage. I am so excited about this. I used it for the first time last night and I felt happier. And if I'm happier, I'm nicer. Have you guys seen those videos? I love those. Anyway, this is by BB Hug Me. BB Hug Me, is that what this is? BB Hug Me. I bought it with my own money. It's amazing. Look, you can form it like this. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys right now. You form it like this. Look. Fit your belly in there. It's so comfy. Feel like reading? Well, here you go. No more being uncomfortable reading your book. Like, who invented this? Well, I know who did. It's just amazing. And then for sleeping, look. This is the best. This is the best. This is just the best. This is so important to me. I would choose this over like maternity clothing. That's how important this is to me. I just love it so much. Just the way that you can like form it. You can also use it when you're nursing your baby. Wrap it around you. Baby. It makes me mad that I didn't have one of these specifically for all my pregnancies. It's so cool. And I'm going to sit with it for the rest of this video just because I like it so much. But yes, none of the like body surrounding pillows, just this. And it's super light and easy to move around. I love it so much. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep filming, but I am out of breath. Something that I see all the time in my Instagram feed is like these belly specific lotions, masks, whatever. They so happen to carry a lot of fragrance, and on top of that are expensive. When I compared the ingredients that they had in there with ingredients that, like, my husband, he got me like this big tub of lotion that's not like advertised for pregnant ladies. The tub of lotion he got me was cheaper and it has way better ingredients for my belly versus the belly specific moisturizing products. I think when you're pregnant, you feel like maybe you need that stuff. You don't want to get stretch marks. You feel itchy all the time, whatever. So you think, if I buy something formulated for anti-stretch marks, it's gonna make a world of difference. I'm here to tell you, it probably won't. You just need something with some oils, moisturization, some sort of a barrier to just really keep all that moisture in. I'm just tired of it, Instagram. You keep telling me that I need belly masks and all these fancy belly oils and lotions, and I'm like, no, I don't. And neither do you, unless you want to, but like, dang, it's expensive. And the fragrance in there, not cool with the fragrance. Speaking of, I'm loving this pillow and I have a bit of an attitude right now, so hold on to your hats. Artificially fragranced products, or products such as toothpaste, skincare, and other that carry unsafe ingredients for your baby. Especially in this pregnancy, I have learned what using fragrance products can do to your baby and their blood and all of that. I have learned what certain skincare products can do to your baby, all this stuff. So I've chosen to use things that are free of specifically fragrance, because that's the main thing that is found in babies' umbilical cords, like in the blood, is heavy amounts of toxic fragrance. What you are putting on your skin and breathing in, ladies, it's going to your baby and it's not good. Fragrance is so unnecessary. If you haven't watched the documentary Stink, I do recommend it, even though it has some like pretty sexy parts. But I recommend it because they talk about just how dangerous it is, especially for pregnant women, to use fragranced products. I think it's a good watch. Okay, so on to some things I am using in this pregnancy. I mentioned my sausage pillow. I mentioned my no fragrance lotion. Let me go grab it and I'm gonna show you. It's the Truly Moisturizing Body Cream, unscented. It is like so thick and awesome. Been using this on my belly a lot. Do you wanna see how I do it? No fancy way. Bum, bum, dee dee. Is this even focusing on it? It's focusing on my bed. I don't blame you, but like, kind of blame you, camera. Just like so. Also, something I started using yesterday. They have already saved my life. These are Herbaland Sleep Plus Melatonin Gummies. They are sugar-free, they are a passion fruit jasmine flavor, and perfect if you are someone like me that has always had pregnancy insomnia. All my kids, I've had pregnancy insomnia, huge sleep issues. I remember being pregnant with all my kids and going without sleep for days just because I'm so out of breath in this video. I'm so embarrassed. Seriously, I couldn't sleep. My friend said melatonin gummies saved her life. I got these. Last night, I woke up and I was like, I'm never gonna get back to sleep. Popped one of these. I was asleep like in less than 15 minutes. I honestly couldn't believe it. You're supposed to take 2, but I'm pregnant and I've been advised to just take 1 at a time. So far so good. Definitely using that in my pregnancy. My belly, I don't have any of this stuff. This is so embarrassing. Here it is. I haven't really used this, but here we are giving you a tutorial. So you go down, wrap it up. Oh man, this feels amazing. This is also really bright. That is better. Okay, but you position, I did a horrible job, but you kind of position it down to pull up on your belly. This is great when you need some support through here, and it is also great postpartum when you just need to wrap your belly up. I belly wrap after every single one of my labors, and it is such a fantastic feeling to have your organs kind of go back into place in that wrapping formation. I obviously use prenatal vitamins. I will put the name of the prenatal vitamins that I use here because they're downstairs, because apparently, like, I did not plan at all for this video. When it came to the things that I actually use, I had like nothing on hand. I really like them because I was able to take them throughout the entire first trimester without feeling like I needed to barf them up. The coating of them is very anti-nausea, I felt like, and it also had ginger in it, which felt very anti-nausea and kind of calmed my stomach too. And lastly, what do I have? Sausage, lotion, this, vitamins. Oh, maternity clothes. For maternity clothes, I like to put money into leggings, pants, tops, and a few nice outfits for church or other events, like a jumpsuit or something. So I just feel like I can still use a ton of clothes that are still in my closet. It's not like I need a whole new wardrobe. I just need a few key things that are gonna serve me really well. I am looking at getting maybe some activewear for maternity because the activewear that I have is compression and I feel like really tight around my belly. But I feel like maybe I can just use my leggings and use those as activewear. We'll see how that goes. But maternity wear, like just really simple, basic, a few key pieces that can really be mixed and matched with a bunch of other things that you may already have in your closet. And like I just gotta say, if you don't own skirts, like some maxi skirts, and you're pregnant, do it. Stop, just stop. Go do it. It is important for you to wear maxi skirts. Well, no, it's not. It is important for me to wear maxi skirts when I'm pregnant because I feel like a queen. I love the feeling of a maxi skirt over my belly. It's really comfortable, it looks really good, and you can wear them when you're pregnant and when you're not pregnant. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down below one thing that you just didn't really use or care for in your pregnancy and one thing you couldn't live without. Also very curious about what you guys are gonna write pertaining to that. So leave those comments down below. I already told you guys everything, but I can't live without my sausage pillow. Ugh, it's just the best. I never thought I could like something so much in my whole entire life. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!